Hello, everyone, and welcome once again. It is time for another episode of Longtime Watcher, First Time Writer. It's episode 62, and I am, as always, your longtime watcher, King Fats the 95th, joined by my fantastic crew of first-time writers, which includes Action Shakespeare.
Woo!
It's true. B-Drops.
Yeah.
Boo.
Woo!
Oh shit, the crowd is divided.
And the Iliendic Nonagon.
Hi. Salutations, even.
I'm cheering. Ah. Woo.
We love the dude in the audience who's just loud enough that you can hear him way more clearly than everyone else.
Put him in a body bag.
Yeah.
Grab his dick and twist it.
Did you say neck or did I hear something incorrect?
Sure. Let's proceed.
Let's go with that.
Okay. Well, no. One, I'm gonna hear it on the recording anyway. Two, I understand now.
That's a problem for future you, I think.
So true.
Sorry.
Speaking of problems for future Nonagon, let us please get rolling right along into our next episode of Longtime Watcher. Of course, we are talking more about Kamen Rider Black. Today we're going to be talking about Kamen Rider Black episodes 4, 5, and 6. Those are The Devil's Laboratory, Run Through the Maze, Kotaro, and The Secret Clairvoyance Mystery. Yeah, we got a good set.
I forgot that episode 5 was called Run Through the Maze, Kotaro.
You forgot? It is incredibly cogent to who our monster is.
No? But okay. We'll get there
right.
when we get there.
I see where both of you are coming from here. I understand your perspectives.
But to get there, we have to stop at the Devil's Laboratory first. Kamen Rider Black, Episode 4, original air date October 25th, 1987. A cycling...
might be... Oh, sorry. I thought you were at the year. My bad. I just wanted to say this episode made me laugh the most.
You know, that's so fair. We are gonna get into it. Let me hit the synopsis one time.
Yeah, hit it.
A cycling friend of Kotaro becomes the subject of Golgum's mad doctor, experimenting to find a weakness to their escaped subject. That's such a kind title that they have given him. It's more than he gets in the show. He's just kind of some dude.
Poor some dude. I feel even worse for him on another count, but we'll get there. Our opening is really fun, and by fun I mean hilarious.
Batman in the morning.
Yeah, as always, the media has never been so res.
Do you recall last time when some random bat monster stole a satellite and like the top 3 levels of some, I don't know, department store? I don't know what it was.
I do.
Well, good. I'm glad he's back. He sucks.
Back and again.
He's just getting.
He's here to hassle you on your morning commute.
Yeah.
What a dick.
In broad daylight, which I find amusing. Like, it's not a huge deal, but it kind of kills the vibe of fighting a giant Batman a little bit.
A little bit.
Yeah.
They injected him with the fucking Gremlins 2 sun lotion.
Yeah,
was there anything noteworthy about this fight that we wanted to highlight first?
We found out that Kotaro has the rider chop.
Yeah,
he does,
which can cut through what? They said like 100
whole
millimeters of steel or something?
Yeah.
A tremendous amount of metal, which means a tremendous amount of bat.
Yeah. The rider chop can cut through steel beams.
I made a note. I made a note of the fact that it's only 1 centimeter worth of metal, and I'm like, that's a lot of metal, but also I'd expect more from a rider chop. I'm gonna be honest.
So true. Yeah, like that's a lot
Is
of
it really
metal
only
for
1
a hand
centimeter?
to go through.
Where's the exact figure? I need to see it. I don't remember what they said.
Please double check, but I made a point to rewatch the episodes since there was the gap. I like rewatched them sped up, and I'm like 99% sure.
Yes, Nonagon is right. It says 100 millimeters of steel. It is 1 centimeter of steel.
Right.
I mean
that's pretty thick steel. Yeah, like sure.
That's not insignificant, but it feels surprisingly mundane given the scale of our.
It feels reserved for a Kamen Rider. They're Mr. 60,000 volts or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
600 IQ, 60,000 volts.
Yeah.
Look,
it's the 80s. We've learned a few things.
Yeah, we figured out some shit.
Just last episode, we had him like ripping open bars, right? Like
he pulled them off.
Yeah,
he pulled them off by like their hinges.
It's slightly different.
Fair enough. I guess those were 1 centimeter, but
yeah,
he's pulling.
Well, pull
them
strength
too.
is a whole thing. Yeah, that's got to be way better. Anyways, like he could also chop those bars, I guess, if he wanted to.
Yeah, that's the thing is he had options.
He could chop multiple times and just drill his way through.
Yeah,
real Kenshiro. His way through the
but with little slappy chop motions. It has a little less impact when he's not doing rapid fire punches, but
the sparks are flying. I feel like I would be a little remiss not to point it out. It was mentioned that Batman was accosting Kotaro on his daily commute. That is just literally what happened. He was just riding his bike on the road like as himself. He's not transformed or anything. And this bat just swoops in from behind him and just kicks him into a sign.
Fuck you, asshole.
Yeah.
It's so funny.
Damn Batman.
Like, Kotaro doesn't even notice him until he's just behind him. He's like, oh no! He just gets...
Imagine.
He just eats it.
I mean, you would too.
I would, but dang, it's so funny.
You gotta watch out, Kotaro. He's got AirPods in.
Oh my god.
He's listening to his Walkman.
True.
I am obsessed with Kotaro's classic cut jeans and ankle boots combo. This is how I dress.
Powerful.
You know, that doesn't surprise me in the slightest.
Yeah, honestly.
Let's get you a gray jacket.
Let's get you a gray jacket.
I do have a gray jacket, but it's not like a big windbreaker like this one.
Yeah, no.
We need you that kind of. It looks.
Windbreaker.
It's like sort of a windbreaker. It's almost like it looks like a leather, like the cut of a leather jacket, but not made of leather. It's a fascinating thing. I would love to have, like, back in high school, I probably would have really been into having a jacket like that.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah.
I would be into this now.
But also true.
Well, yeah. I would just, my outfits would be different with it now.
Yeah. I'd want it in black now, but...
There you go.
I mean, great news about leather jackets.
Yeah. I know, right?
Or pleather. I have a leather jacket sitting around somewhere. I need to break it out, but it's getting warm again. So
I was
really
gonna say,
annoyed.
now you don't.
Fuck.
I promise you, now is not the
time.
time.
Missing my chance.
Yeah. Shame. Well, there will be another time next year.
Yeah.
Well, later this year, I mean. But, within it, the next year.
Yeah.
Theoretically, the cold will always come back. I fucking hope.
That's the hope.
Yeah.
But,
listen, knock on wood. Shame that I have to do that, but fuck.
I can't believe I'm gonna have to edit that knockout.
Like a lover from a long journey.
That's
she will
the
return to
coward's
us.
way.
Yeah,
anyway,
I like this. It's
a fun way to open an episode.
The immediate follow-up is great. Sorry, go on.
Oh, I was just thinking about how funny it would be if Batman didn't know that, like, this guy was Kamen Rider Black.
That would be.
It was supposed to be a random act of violence, but it's like, oh man, it's Kamen Rider.
No,
I have randomly selected
the wrong dude.
Yeah, I look at this fit young man on a bike. I'm going to get him.
Yeah.
Is that not like truly the ultimate power fantasy by proxy, I guess? like you don't really necessarily envy it, but it's like it's a power fantasy to live vicariously through, of just like evil asshole picks the exact wrong person to fuck with and gets
yes.
their ass handed to
The,
them.
the real I am the manager kind of.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like guy who would normally be a slasher villain rolls up on the Kamen Rider. And it's just like, oh, well, this dynamic has changed significantly.
Sorry, bud,
you are
yeah.
going to karate me to death.
You picked the wrong dude, actually.
Incredible.
Like the Gangster, the Cop, the Devil is a great example of that.
Yay. I love that movie.
That movie is so good.
I'm
It
only
is
just now hearing
functionally-
of it for the first time. Tell me about this.
Yeah.
It is a Korean movie about a serial killer
Mm-hmm.
who tries to kill a high-ranking gang boss,
Okay.
and this man is functionally a Yakuza character.
Okay.
And they get into some shit together, and it turns into this cooperation with a cop and this gangster to track down this serial killer
Oh, that sounds
via
great.
both of their own means, via
Oh,
official
I
and
love it.
underworld connections. It's such a fucking good movie. What is that? I keep forgetting his name. B, you will know it. Who's this? This
Madong
actor.
Suk,
He's also
you might
in,
know him as Don Lee as well.
yeah, he's in Train to Busan.
Yes,
He's
he's the big guy.
big dude.
He's the big
from
guy.
Train to Busan.
There are not a ton of actors in my life that I will watch like anything they're in, but he is one of them.
I'm gonna have to check that out. That sounds fucking dope as hell.
That
It's-
movie is great. You can what is it, Rakuten? You can watch it on Rakuten Viki for free.
Ooh, there you go.
So check that out. That's how I watched it. One last thing about the movie that I love.
Please.
Slight, a fun. I don't know if I would call it a twist necessarily, but my favorite part of their dynamic, as the crime leader cop duo working together to catch a worse criminal, is that they're actually technically competing with each other because each of them wants
Yes.
to find the other guy first. Because
Right.
the cop
Yeah,
wants to bring
'cause-
him to justice, and the gang leader wants to kill him.
Yeah, to make a statement.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
There's some bullshit happening in his gang, as it turns out.
yeah.
And this has made it very complicated for him.
So they're
Yeah.
both they're not really like straightforward allies. They're not like learning to cooperate on equal terms. They are each only using each other in a way to further their own goals.
That's great.
It's so fun. I love it.
Yeah.
He's so
Fantastic
big.
And he's so huge.
He's
So big. Oh my god, he's so big.
oh
so
my
fucking
god,
big.
he's so huge.
Bro.
Bro, you're huge.
You look huge.
He does. They gave. No, I'm not going to say it.
Also, the cop, I think, if there were ever a Korean Kamen Rider, I think he would be high on the list.
Ooh, yeah.
Ooh.
He would be very worthy of that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking,
That's-
so I'm bringing it back to Kamen Rider. Here
Yeah,
you
thank
go.
Kamen Rider.
Now back to Kamen Rider. Speaking of
know-
motorcycles,
There was
Wait.
talk of like chopping the Batman to death, but that didn't happen. He ran away.
Yeah, after he
yeah.
got
To
wind
which-
sliced.
He
got one
he
wing
ran
off,
home.
right?
The wing
don't-
didn't come all the way off, but he did slice into it. That
Oh,
shit's
okay.
unusable now.
Yeah, that wing is the equivalent of 101 centimeters of steel. So
He runs
got
home
your ass.
crying,
Yeah.
He
Uh,
straight up does. It's so funny.
and he's basically told, "Bad bat boy, go to your room.
So
You did a
true.
bad job.
You
I
fucked
gotta go
up.
to work.
You should be
Fucking
ashamed."
asshole.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
am-
absolutely just gets the 12th degree from the go-around leaders.
It's so funny because that's the extent of it. They're just like, "You were bad job."
If I recall
Bad.
correctly, the direct quote was, "What a sloppy job."
Yeah, what a sloppy job. You should be ashamed.
Yeah,
Shit.
bad
They truly
talk.
are their failed children. That feels like such a mean term, but that's just the dynamic here.
A little
Those are their
bit,
kids
yeah.
and they suck.
The Illuminati Nazi Wizards Monster Party is unfortunately a little too endearing.
Why do they
In
suck
and
so
how much they suck so much ass. Yeah.
And then they
truly the worst.
reconvene, and then they're like, "Damn, Kamen Rider, huh?"
Yeah, they're sitting at the bar together, like the little company bar.
Yeah.
They're like faces down, fingers steepled. They're like, "Oh, jeez, Kamen Rider."
I had a note about that bit because the fucking MF Doom guy is like, cursed black sun. And then the girl one is like, I hear they call him Kamen Rider, Kamen Rider Black now. And he's like, oh, cursed Kamen Rider Black. And I
He
was like,
corrects
well, at least they're
himself.
willing to stop dead naming him.
It's so
Yeah.
funny. They're like, "Oh, my
Tragic.
bad.
The worst
Kamen Rider
person
Black."
you know, actually,
That's a good point.
is okay in one thing.
Yeah. This is a very trans episode.
Incredibly.
Oh, real shit. We have not even approached that, but yeah,
No.
I'm sure it's in everybody's notes.
Oh, absolutely.
Maybe.
Oh, God.
And speaking of this episode, how about yeah?
Yeah, please, King Vats, tell us what they are up to.
So our plan for this episode, one of our normal people from the party flashback in episode 2 has arrived. His name is Professor
Kuromatsu.
Kuromatsu. Thank you. Yes, I remembered it was Kuro something, black something or other. But yeah, Professor Kuromatsu shows up and he's like, "Hey, listen, what if you let me take care of your Kamen Rider problem for you? I think I could figure a thing out." Because our bad guys are like, we have to find a way to figure out Kamen Rider's weakness, but there's no way we could get close to him. And one of them's like, but he's still just like a dude, right? So what if we experimented on another dude? To which the white guy was like, yes, one who's good at sports.
Yes.
This exchange is just so genuinely one of the funniest things.
It's
like
so good.
it immediately turned these guys around into the most giant jobber dopes I've ever seen a main villain set become, because they're like, he is a normal human man otherwise, right? We need to dissect normal human men to
These-
learn about him and not
Yeah.
like, I don't know, observe him like
Why would we do that?
specifically.
Yeah.
No,
they,
okay.
They have officially become, like, a little bit beyond middle-aged, to the point where they start being frightened of teenagers again. Like, that's exactly what these people
So
are.
true.
My note for this scene reads, "We must learn about the youth, about young men. What do they crave? What do they fear?"
Oh,
Open them up and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty simple, actually.
I took that in a different direction of, yeah, learn his weakness about studying men. Gay.
Yeah, okay.
Very homosexual of you.
Yeah.
hmm
I don't know something about that. It's just like a casual compliment.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very homosexual.
Very homosexual.
I should
Good
start
job.
saying that to my friends.
You really should.
Frankly, yeah.
I'm okay. I will. I am making a mental note of this. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you
Listen
for
to my
encouraging this
lexicon.
behavior. That was very homosexual of all of you.
Well, thank you.
Well, we tried. But yeah, so Kuromatsu rolls up and he's like, "Yeah, I bet you I could experiment on a man. I could get a boy on a slab and do some shit to him."
Who
Promise?
hasn't thought that at least once in their life?
God, I'm saying. I do often refer to my bed as the slab.
Good
Yeah,
God.
hop on, lay on it.
Yeah.
There will be some kind of death on here.
Oh, for sure. So we hop to a local college track where we see a college track man doing college track stuff when he gets Professor Kuromatsu jump scared. And he has to attempt to flee the scene very quickly, but little did he know Kuromatsu has David Bowie teleportation powers, and he rounds the corner like in the labyrinth.
Yeah, for real.
And he's like, "Don't you want to keep taking my muscle enhancer? It'll make you grow so fast you could do 100 meters in 9 seconds. And in my notes, I was like, 100 meters in 9 seconds? Is that still good? I gotta check that. Is that, is 109? That's gotta have gotten overlapped at this point, right?
So I was gonna say, did Usain Bolt get that shit?
That's
taken
what I
care
was
of?
thinking. Bolt, what'd you do?
Let's see.
9.58.
9.58.
apparent. Yeah. We rapidly Googling.
Jinx.
Oh, man.
So actually, you know what? 109, not bad at all.
Yeah, that would have very much still been a record even to this day.
Yeah.
Where do I need to hang out for these kind of characters to find me?
Apparently Japan.
Yeah.
Oh.
I hate to break it to you.
What? This was 1987, right?
Yes.
100-meter world record, 1987. I just want to, let me just get a frame of reference. Actually,
No, for sure. I'm legitimately
Information's
curious.
got
That-
to be out there, yeah.
Yeah, this has been recorded. 1987. Official results. These are the. Okay, the record at the time was just under 9 or just under 10 seconds.
Really?
So it was
Wow.
9.93 at the time.
That would have been a pretty clear super record
Yeah.
break.
So
Yeah,
he
that
was
would've
going a
been-
second under at the time.
That's so much.
Yeah, that would have been
And-
huge.
Truly frame of reference for Usain Bolt clearing that shit in like half a fucking .40, shaving that off.
Yeah, that's big.
That's an
incredibly big.
insanely fast person.
Shout out to Usain Bolt. Anyway, our college man, he's not so interested in running 100 meters in 9 seconds because look, your weird serum made my arm all hairy.
Damn.
And it's like, well, yeah, that's that's how that shit works, my man. It's called testosterone.
Yeah, don't look at your balls, man.
Yeah.
I gotta get you on the juice, brother.
Yeah, juice up a little bit, dude. Wouldn't want to get attacked by a flea man,
McMahon,
dude.
scientist. I got him ripped. He's gonna be doing the 100 meters in 9 seconds.
Please.
Wow.
What shady scientist man hanging out at my local park is going to help me run 100 meters in 10 seconds?
That's
I
what
don't
I
know.
want
but
to
Get
know.
I
hairy
think you
arms.
should Put up flyers.
Yeah, really.
I'm getting there. I have visible arms
Hey.
for the first time in my life.
Hell
Barely
yeah.
starting to
Hell yeah.
happen.
Fuck yeah.
That's crazy.
Congratulations.
Like it's
I
barely
need to
there.
make
But...
mine a little less visible. I need to trade.
But yeah, so our college man, not exactly a fan of being hairified. He tries to run away. He gets harangued by our monster for today, which is the flea monster. And boy, what a dude is the flea monster.
Like Lord Flea Monster. Like
Yes.
he's like referred to as Sama,
Lord,
which
It's
I guess
so
he outranks the scientist
I
man,
believe he does.
which is very funny
It's
considering
incredibly funny.
what this dude looks like.
Yeah, let's talk about what this
That
dude
is to say,
looks
a
like.
giant flea.
Yeah, got it in fucking
Yeah.
one on this one. Really, I mean, shit.
He's just only got 4 limbs, but that's really the main difference here.
Mm.
Yeah, this is
They used the technology on hand and they made a flea man.
it's pretty thorough. Like it's
Yeah.
like front to back. They've had details and like plating and the
Mhm.
weird chitin, I guess, effect all over him. It probably sucked to move around in, but it looks
Almost
pretty
assuredly,
alright.
but it was a very, very good suit.
Waddling around.
He was waddling.
Which makes it extra funny. Just it's the most undignified looking beast,
True.
and he outranks you.
Master Flea, please enter.
I
As he
love
trundles in.
every time they did the stuff going forward. We haven't gotten there yet, but every
Mhm.
time they start doing the experiments, he introduces him like it's a fucking talk show.
Oh, yeah.
Master Flea, everybody! And then he sees him out too. Master Flea, everyone! Give my hand, yeah. It's so delightful.
It's wonderful. It really is very good.
Poor college track runner, he is.
Oh, he's goo now.
He's dead.
Yeah, no, he gets bit by Master Flea and he gets given the juice of unknown origin that we will learn about later in the episode, but right now we don't know what it is. And he decides, hey, you know what would be a great idea? What if I threw myself off of this building? So he throws himself off of that building.
Right, yeah, another just leap to your death.
Yeah, full on.
This will not the first or last that
Nope.
we're just going to keep doing. And
So yeah, this dude kills himself, and then now it's time for stock motorcycle footage. Was
it stock?
I don't know if it actually was stock, but that's what I
think
put
they
in my
actually-
notes. It was probably actually.
I think they shot the rodeo on this one. Like I think they went to an event
yeah,
and-
that was
and
my
got
thought.
some people racing, and then replaced one of the guys with an actor.
Hey,
Mhm.
hey, you can't film here. Hey.
Stop us, motherfucker!
It's
Wait.
Kamen Rider. It's okay. We
well,
have immunity from the Japanese government.
Dang.
Damn, I can't believe Kamen Rider gives you diplomatic immunity. Powerful.
You can't.
In this day and age, I would just believe that
Honestly,
like,
yeah.
if you're on Kamen Rider, you can shoot wherever the hell you want and nobody can complain.
Probably. I mean, I want to question who would complain, right?
At
Like,
this
if I
point, yeah,
rolled
it's
up
just
at a
good
property that I owned and I was like, hey, get the fuck out of here, and then they were like, no, we're filming Kamen Rider, I'd be like, oh shit, on God.
Can
Can
I
I
be on
help?
Kamen Rider?
Can I be in it? That would be nice.
You can, like, have the monster kill me or something. It's cool. I'll do whatever.
You guys
Yeah, I'll
want
like
snacks?
scream and die.
You want
Yeah,
drinks?
You amigos want snacks?
I'll pay for your catering if you let me act.
That's the cheapest deal they've ever gotten on an extra. Wow.
Yeah, honestly.
Wow, we don't have to pay someone? And we get paid?
Oh, y'all love to see it. Anyway, yeah. We have a motorcycle man who is, he's just down on himself. He feels so bad because he's not doing motorcycles fast enough. He's too scared to attack the corner on account of if he attacks the corner too hard, he'll fall and die on his motorcycle, which, like,
Yeah.
you know, reasonable amounts of fear on
Real
that
men.
point, I feel like.
No, real men attack this corner.
So true.
Car crashed in the ditch.
True.
Like a real man.
Oh, that's one of my favorite images that keeps periodically popping up.
Yeah.
It's nonsense.
But yeah, so our motorcycle man, he's like, I wish I could attack the corner. And we get another Kuromatsu jump scare as he's like,
Did you say wish?
true. Yeah. He rolls up on the man and he's like, hey, listen, I could maybe help you with that problem. Here's my card. And he's like, whoa, Professor Kuromatsu, the Nobel Prize nominee? And it's like, just nominee, my man? That's the best y'all can do,
Hey,
Goro?
that's-
Hey, come on.
No, this is on
That's
Goro
okay.
more than anything. Y'all couldn't convert a full-on Nobel Prize winner?
That'd be
No, a
that'd be
Nobel
too
Peace Prize-
suspicious.
Maybe.
Absolutely not.
He'd be too prominent.
I guess
Yeah.
that's fair. But yeah, he hands him his card. He's like, hey, listen, if you want to attack the corner, come see me at my office at insert name of school here, I guess?
Yeah, don't worry about it.
They never really clarify that.
You know
point.
where I work.
True.
You all know where I
You
work.
know
He
where
looks
I
at the
work.
camera.
I don't know where the fuck he works. What is he looking at? I don't know. Anyway, in the meantime, in between time, Kuromatsu goes back to give a report to his masters of, so the last guy died, but, I'm working on getting, like, another one, so that's good.
So
And-
far, my data on young men is when you make them hairier, they kill themselves.
Yeah, that's about how it goes.
Why aren't you studying me?
Well, B, I don't
It
know if
should've
you were
been
around at that
me.
point.
Are you saying B isn't powerful enough to time travel?
You're so right about that. Apologies. But, I mean, that just means he hasn't done it yet, because
Yeah.
that's why it wasn't him.
Unless there's
Or was it?
multiple timelines now. I fractured
Yeah.
it.
Do you know that's so possible?
Maybe more possible than the other thing.
Yeah, actually, notably more possible than the other thing. But yeah, Kuromatsu gives his report, to which I very much so enjoyed this bit of our fucking Chief Palpatine being like, your tactics were too stern, you were too forceful, you got to use the carrot and the stick in equal measure. And Kuromatsu's like, the carrot and the stick? What's that? Like, you've never,
Motherfucker, the weird space wizard knows that, not
yeah.
you. What is wrong with you?
How do you not know the carrot and the stick? What is happening here?
I'm the world's dumbest Nobel
Prize nominee.
Sorry, that's why people know me.
Listen, very clearly he was never money smart, he's book smart, and it makes him less intelligent.
God.
Oh, I'm just picturing Kamen Rider doing that run now. Instead of the walk towards to the credits.
God.
Gets on his thing and he starts doing the chains.
Oh shit.
There's a he did that like video for Bridget with all the Bridget cosplayers, and it kind of looked like a tokusatsu location.
A little bit, yeah.
Thinking about it.
Shout out Jay Easy. Anyway, we watch our motorcycle friend. God, he was given a name, because Kotaro knows him, and I don't remember what his name is.
Who cares?
Give me a second. Hayami.
Hayami, thank you.
Alright. Oh, because he's fast.
Yeah.
True.
But not fast enough.
Yeah. This truly leads into the part that made me and B laugh a whole lot.
Yes. Oh my god.
He goes to do his thing.
Mm-hmm.
I guess this is post lab, but like because we know this guy's gonna become a thing.
Yeah.
And when he does the thing, Kotaro's immediately suspicious because he's doing well. There's no way that whack ass motherfucker can get good at racing. There must be evil afoot.
It's yeah.
Poor Hayami.
There
so
was
mean.
But it's true, is the thing that sucks.
He's entirely right, but his justification is a little mean.
Yeah, truly.
Honestly, yeah. It's there was not a lot that I knew about Kamen Rider Black before going into it. But one of the things that I did know, and this comes up a couple of times in these 3 episodes we're going to talk about, is the notion of, is this a Goron plot, pretty much is used in the same capacity as this must be the work of an enemy stance in the Kamen Rider fandom. Just any minor inconvenience, it is a fun bit to go, is this a plot by Goron? Because that's just kind of how these episodes play out. Is something the minorest of off-center happens, and Kotaro's immediately like, I think Goron might be behind this.
Soup's cold today.
Soup's cold. Yeah, exactly. I woke up late for work. This must be the work of an enemy stance. But yeah, we follow Hayami to the college where he agrees to get strapped to the slab. And then Professor Kuromatsu decides to do some pretty whack shit.
Turns into a mad scientist.
He full on turns into a mad scientist.
He had scientist henshin.
It's
Though he has
notably
to do
less
it by himself.
bombastic. Yeah, he's got to.
Yeah.
He has to put the pieces on himself. He just takes
I-
pieces of himself off.
Which is
I resonate with his henshin much more than the instantaneous cool flashy one.
That's fair.
Some assembly required.
True.
Oh, yeah.
But yeah, so we watch him reveal that he is the modular man by taking his hand off and replacing it with his new and improved cyber hand with surgery
power glove.
fingers. Yeah. Which reasonably, Hayami watches this dude take his hand off and put on a new one and starts to look a little concerned. As well one might.
Now strapping me to the table is one thing.
Yeah.
well,
Listen, I
it's
understand
only-
how some medical procedures work.
The
I
big
don't know.
comical metal bars. were a
Yeah.
touch suspicious, but I figured this is experimental science.
Right, yeah.
I think that was the exact point in time while watching with Shakes. I said, like, I think we need to establish a safe word.
Yes.
You know, I agree with you. And that safe word will be flea monster.
Lord Flea Monster, everybody!
Clap, clap, clap.
I find it very funny that you went with the talk show pull, because with him being like, I summoned Lord Flea Monster, and then like pressing the button on the wall and the fucking the fog coming out and everything.
Yeah.
My brain just went immediately to, my God, that's Lord Flea Monster's music. On the stage, I see clearly.
He didn't have music. Is
Yeah,
the problem.
unfortunately.
So it just felt like there should have been applause.
Yeah, no,
Because
that's so
this
valid.
funny little panel opens up and there's fog rolling out and he's lights behind him. Like, hey, everybody. He's like waving to the crowd.
Yeah,
Showmanship.
Just,
does a little bow.
yeah, thank you. He's a consummate professional.
Yeah, of course.
We
So
love having Lord Fleaman on the show.
we love to have Lord Flea Monster on the show. So Lord Flea Monster comes out. He of course stabs the proboscis into our guy. And now all of a sudden he's good at motorcycle. He's so good at motorcycle
Yeah.
now. He attacks the corner like
He was
it's
injected
nobody's
with the-
business.
Anti-fear
Brutalizes the
serum.
corner. Yeah, I guess it's like, yeah. What do you really enhance in your body to be better at this? I guess better musculature could probably help for a few things, especially with a bike. But
I
like,
think hairier
this is
arms,
definitely
too.
more of a and hairier arms. It makes
Yeah.
you a little more aerodynamic, but
Aerodynamic. That didn't deserve such laughter.
fucking on it. You're on it today.
Yeah.
Anyways, what the hell is brain? Brain is all. There was no real point to this. This is all for aerodynamic at this point.
Yeah, really. That's the episode. We can start on episode 5.
It made his brain good and evil, I guess.
Yeah, he no longer
He got
feels fear.
Well, I guess the real answer is they put that dog in him.
Yeah, basically. And that
Now
dog,
that
he
is a
hates corners.
stereotype. How could you say that?
You know, that's fair. We apologize to dogs everywhere.
How dare you?
I didn't mean to imply their dogs are evil. I think dogs have the capacity for both.
Dogs
But
can
only-
choose their own way in life.
Or at least be taught evil.
I
I don't think I'd ever blame a dog for being evil, but I would know there's someone to blame.
Mm-hmm.
That's fair.
That's incredibly fair.
It's like how Hank Hill's dog was racist.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, like that shit can be very much ingrained into an animal for no reason to them. They just understand that as your reason.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God.
Stop making the puppies racist.
Stop making the uppies racist. I'm always telling my friends whose dogs bark at me this.
Oh no.
It is a classic of meme for me. I love to be like, hey, your dog's racist.
Not again.
We
We took his sensitivity training.
Oh no. He learned nothing.
Oh my God. Fucking gotta send the dog to HR again. Buster, you gotta stop doing this shit, man. This is your second infraction. You get one or more of these, and we're gonna have to terminate your employment here, sir.
Ruh-roh.
Fucking Christ, we gotta go. Kotaro tries to follow Hayami, that's it, to figure out why the fuck him fast now. But he's just
Because
too
evil.
dang fast. And so Hayami goes back to Kuromatsu. He's like, yeah, I want to do it. I want to be the fastest man alive. And Kuromatsu is like, don't worry. I got the thing for you, man. I've got this advanced hormone.
Super hormone.
A special
Super
hormone.
There you go. That's it. It's super testosterone.
Yeah. My note specifically was, to become the fastest man alive, you must become the fastest woman alive. Yeah, give me that hormone.
Put me on that evil HRT that makes me good at riding bikes.
That's what
I
E
wanted
stands for. Gotcha.
Yeah. You thought it was for estrogen, but it's actually for evil.
I am so glad that literally all of us were extremely activated by this one stupid line.
I mean, how could you not be?
Give me that hormone.
Give it to me.
It would have been one thing if they had said something in Japanese and it was translated as hormone, but they full on just say hormone.
Yeah.
Hormone. But shock, surprise, and disbelief. It's not actually the evil HRT. It's the fearful HRT, and now he is scared of all things, especially the flea
smoking
man.
that HRT that makes you scared.
Oh no.
I should have never smoked that shit. Now I'm scared of attacking the corner.
Damn it! That's what I needed to do.
Also, fun other side effect of fearful HRT. It also turns you into a furry.
I think all of them were doing that.
Yeah, true.
Well, I mean, it's true to life.
That's just the two, yeah.
So true, yeah. Yeah, our boy Hayami, he turns into a full-on wolf man. I mean, like, spirit Halloween ass mask and everything. A
Universal
full-on-
Studios, the Wolfman.
Yeah.
So endeared to the like transformation sequence
It's so
of his
good.
trembling face. Yeah. A little bit.
Yeah, before he goes full-on werewolf in Tokyo.
Before he fully transformed though, and when his sister found him.
Oh,
I was-
yeah.
I was joking about how unrealistically sweet she is to him. Like how she's asleep and she's woken in the middle of the night by him like
Yes.
groaning
Yeah.
like endlessly in bed, and she goes over, she's like, Oni-chan, what's wrong? Are you okay? And she pulls the sheets back, and I'm like, these two aren't really siblings.
Yeah, that's fake.
If your sibling woke you up in the middle of the night making all that noise, you'd come over, you'd like rip the pillow out from under their head, and you would smack them with it, and you'd say, "Shut up!
Shut the fuck up."
Shut up!"
Yeah,
It's
I'm
late, what are you doing?
200% dropping the elbow. Shut up, I'm trying to sleep. Shut your hell.
I would be more concerned than anything if I didn't know their status, though.
I guess that's fair.
I would be like,
Leave the room.
look,
Yeah, like you.
I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna get a knife and be like, okay, just gonna hold this sharp object in case anyone wants to jump out.
And what
That's-
happens next is between you and God.
Understandable. I think I also found it funny how she didn't make fun of him at all when he looked in the mirror. When he saw himself in the mirror and he's all Wolverined up.
Yeah.
And he's like, oh god, what's happening to me? Like, a real sibling would have been like, ha, ah, dang.
Yeah, full on.
Dang.
Oh shit, I didn't know I was Canadian. What's up, Logan?
Yeah, like, only after he runs out of the house screaming and crying would a real sibling be like, oh damn, you could?
Okay, this is a problem.
This is it's getting a bit much, man.
So yeah, Hayami goes full werewolf in Tokyo. Luckily, Kotaro is able to capture and I guess apprehend him. I don't actually 100% remember how that bit of the episode resolves, because Kotaro gets attacked by the flea monster. It's flea monster fight time.
He like tries to jump his ass off a cliff and he saves him.
Yeah, he
Oh,
throws
yeah,
a
that's
vine
right.
after him and he catches him.
Yeah,
Yeah, like Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Spider-Man.
The emissary of hell.
Yeah, Kamen Rider Black.
So true.
Just a quick well, not necessarily aside, but just a quick comment.
Yeah,
I was almost pleasantly surprised. Maybe, I don't know if it was surprised necessarily, but for this kind of plotline in Ichigo, for instance, 90% of the time we would have had Kamen Rider fight our monster-fied friend and
Mhm.
somehow would have literally kicked the monster out of him
Yeah.
True.
with no explanation. So I kind of appreciate that we didn't actually resort to that.
Yeah, they got him on the mend afterwards. They just needed to calm him down first because he got the dog in him when and that scared in him.
Yeah.
He smoked too much of that damn HRT that made him scared and wanted to run off a cliff. Yeah, I forgot the vine trick. It's really funny. Indiana Jones could never, but he would get pretty
True.
close.
I
Just physics-defying grapples.
I have a
I
problem.
love grapples that defy physics.
I have a question for all of you.
Mhm.
So, as he's getting the hormone that makes him good at everything,
Mm-hmm.
people are like starting to be like, "Oh, he's so dreamy." Do you think people will find him more or less dreamy now that he's a furry?
By people, do
Yeah.
you mean like the general populace?
Yes.
Because I have unfortunate news on that.
Yeah.
Messed up.
Listen, I'm sorry, the majority of the world is not furries.
Just
Or even into the hairy dudes all that much, but I think there's an increasing number who are getting over it.
That one definitely shifts with the era's
Well,
beauty
you know-
standards changing over time, yeah.
Yeah, like give it like if it was like 5 years earlier, if he was just kind of really hairy, I think they would just be all
They
over
would have
that.
been. Oh yeah.
yeah.
You know, coming out of the 70s, you're like, you know, it's still in vogue a little.
Mm-hmm. Listen, some guys make it work and some guys don't. And all I'm gonna say is this dude was not
Gaston.
Burt Reynolds or Gaston.
Yeah, yeah, Burt Reynolds, sure.
No, Burt Reynolds is my go-to because I generally don't really like hairy guys, but damn, Burt Reynolds. And that's all I'm gonna say on that. But yeah, we
For now.
that was a lot more threatening than I would have liked. I'm gonna shimmy on. I mean, the rest of this episode resolves in the way an episode might. We fight our flea monster. He is difficult to pin down because he hop everywhere. Luckily, Kamen Rider Black got the cyborg eyes, which we get to learn about in this episode.
Yeah, I love he has cyborg eyes and also the clarity of murderous intent. like that's what really like cinches him being able to track Flea Man. I like Flea Man's power set. I was actually kind of surprised that they actually like, yeah, no, he's a flea. He does
he's a flea
insane
man.
hops. He's jumping so fast all the time.
Very difficult to pin down unless you're a cyborg.
Unless you got special eyes.
And let me tell you, his eyes pretty goddamn special. So yeah, we rider kick our flea man. Our friend Hayami goes back to being a regular dude. And Kuromatsu gets zapped at the lab for fucking up.
I guess he gets killed. I don't know.
No, I'm pretty sure he survived because
Yeah,
he
he
did say
comes
something immediately after
back.
getting electrocuted.
He's like,
He did.
I'm sorry.
He did say something. Yeah. They really don't want to waste their manpower in this evil group. I kind of respect it.
Yeah, listen, honestly, smart.
But we gotta hit you with some of that Palpatine shit. Like,
Yeah, listen, you
have fucked
must
up.
take a lashing for your failure at least.
It's rainbow. It probably tastes pretty good.
Yeah. You hit him with
I
that
would
fucking
try.
tricks
Sherbet
beam.
Yeah, please. I want to be hit by the evil sherbet beam.
Man, I would kill for a sherbet right now.
I'd
You know?
fucking
I'd
annihilate
take a
this server
special
right
evil
now.
hormone for a sherbet.
I'm already taking special evil hormones. Give me my sherbet.
Yeah, what,
Fucking sure.
Get your ass to Rite Aid. Let's
It's
go.
Friday.
Do we even have any Rite Aids in here?
I don't know. I don't think I've ever seen a Rite Aid.
Yeah, I think you're gonna have to go to like Quick Trip or Circle K or something, my man.
CVS.
Yeah.
Man,
not
I
missing
can't
much.
remember the last time I've seen a Circle K.
We've got a couple.
Fucking everything from California moves to Texas. What's going on?
Gentrification a little bit.
Maybe a bit, yeah.
Stop gentrifying our state, you fucking dicks.
That's not.
I'm-
what do you think happened to us? We lost our Circle K's.
Yeah, we ran out of shit to gentrify. We had to go
It's
south.
all the fucking 7-Elevens now.
Yeah, that's a fate I wouldn't wish on my
86s.
worst enemies.
Whatever that company's called.
But yeah, that is essentially our episode. Our good friend Hayami is back to being normal and learning how to attack the corners at his own pace, and we're all happy about it. Except for at the very last bit of the episode where Kyoko is sad that her older brother's gone, and Kotaro's like,
Where's
"Don't
my
worry."
real brother?
And then we walk into the camera, but with a serious face. Because we aren't going to write to Denny's every episode. Sometimes we have to walk at the camera.
Sometimes we gotta reflect on the people that we're still missing and may have lost. Who knows?
Yeah.
We must save them.
We must save
This is definitely the part where I'm calling my shot of a thing I want and will be disappointed when I don't get it.
them. Yeah.
Regarding a woman in this series.
Mm-hmm.
Kyoko, I think B and I both more or less called this. Kyoko should definitely be the catalyst to unite the brothers
Yes.
in their destined fight. She's the third man. She's the odd one out of this prophecy. She needs to insert herself to break it.
Please.
You know, that I don't know if... I feel like that one actually has a better chance of happening than some other, like, female character Kamen Rider wishes. That let's hold tight and keep a hand
I'm
on that
remaining
prayer.
optimistic because like she seems they seem to be wanting us to acknowledge her existence and her to remain important as far as our emotional connection to all these characters goes.
Mhm.
So yeah, fingers crossed. Come on.
Yeah.
Give Kyoko a dub.
Or
Give
at least make
Kyoko
her,
at
like,
least one.
relevant.
Yeah, that's a
Please.
dub to me. Relevancy.
You know, compared to fucking Ichigo, yeah. I feel like relevancy is absolutely a dub.
You know, I often think relevancy is a W. Or a win.
So true.
I'm not hip, is the thing.
I love TikTok slang.
Yeah.
Saying W and L
Dub
is
famously
old.
only happening on TikTok.
It's true.
Yes.
it's a very old sports term.
Just because you are both grandparents does not mean that everything new that you encounter is from TikTok and Fortnite. You gotta get with it like a little bit,
That's
my man.
true. There is Roblox.
It's
You
true.
fucking
There is
dick.
Roblox.
And the YouTube shorts.
I will kill. I will maim. I'm fuck you two. I'm going to episode 5. I'm running through the maze, Kotaro.
That's
It's Kamen
fair.
Rider Black, episode number 5, original air date November 1st, 1987. Let me hit you with a synopsis one time. Kotaro investigates a town being brainwashed by a goat kaijin, hoping to control it for Golgum to ruin an international peace conference. Once again,
Yay.
the media is so rest.
This
We
one at
are-
least keys in pretty directly to the plot going forward, which is nice.
Yeah. But a very, very kind of cold open energy of just like, bam, we are in it. And it is being chased by an evil cult. So, you know.
Yippee!
Yippee.
Yeah.
There's a goat.
There's a
Look at the goat.
goatman. There's the goatman. He's on his little altar. He's going, "You are evil, but you're..."
That's just Satan.
You
It's
yeah, it's
really
Yeah.
just Satan.
I've seen The Witch.
I'm kind of into it.
I mean, yeah.
Yeah,
We were-
listen.
Can we
Sometimes
get-
you have to just put Satan in your children's show.
Thank God Kamen Rider fought Satan once and for all.
Yeah.
We didn't get Godzilla vs. Satan, but we did get Kamen Rider vs. Satan, and that's
Oh, I
just
still
as
need to
good.
read that comic series.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
you've
right. I forgot
I'm
about.
just suddenly remembering that Godzilla Goes to Hell exists.
Godzilla
Yeah,
vs. Hell is so good.
definitely got to give it a read.
Okay, I can't get into it because I will speak for so long about it.
We'll do a bonus episode about Godzilla Goes to Hell.
$10,000 on the Patreon.
Yeah, $10,000
Yeah.
on the Patreon.
$666 on the page.
So true.
Yeah. Really.
Come on.
Well, it'd be whatever Godzilla's number is, because he's gonna beat him, I'm sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
I mean,
gonna-
there's no
he's gonna
universe
win.
where the devil loses or beats Godzilla. I mean, come on. That's just ridiculous. Anyway, we have a girl. She's being chased by a cult. She falls in the road. Someone successfully doesn't run her over. Good job, truck driver man.
Yeah, thank you for your
Thank you for your
disciplined
vigilance.
driving at night.
Yeah. So we that basically leads us directly into our plot. Pretty quickly, we start with just like the briefest of bits over at the juice bar, if I recall correctly, where we are learning about the. No, wait, I'm sorry. That's actually at the hospital. Never mind. Yeah, we go straight to the hospital. We just start with Kotaro
because Kyoko
and-
knows this girl, right?
Yes, Kyoko knows this girl. Kyoko's like, yeah, I got a call from one of the nurses because they found her wallet on her when they were admitting you to the hospital. They saw that we were in the same class, but you know, I know this girl Akane. She seems to be in real dire straits. And while we are at the hospital, we find out that I believe the village is called Asahi in Gunma Prefecture is about to be the site of a international peace conference where many world leaders are going to meet to discuss peace.
They did it. They're going to
Yeah.
solve every
They're
problem
gonna
on
solve
Earth.
war.
They're gonna
Yeah.
they're gonna solve war, even though there's like 6 dudes.
Well,
Hey, you know.
if you've ever wondered why there's no more war in the current era, it is because of this meeting.
Yeah, thank God.
Thank
There
you, Kamen
is
Rider.
definitely no armed conflict happening in the year of our Luigi 2024.
No, none whatsoever. Free Palestine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sure it. Oh, I made myself sad saying I'm sure that will be relevant whenever this episode comes out.
We can hope that it
Unfortunately,
wouldn't be.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's hope this is a very dated reference.
That would be great.
That'd be amazing if this date
Please.
was incredibly dated.
Because we solved war.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider helped solve war because he killed Satan.
Thank
He did.
goodness.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Why are we still having armed conflict? Satan is dead.
He stopped jerking off his goat horns.
He does.
Oh, he
Forever.
full on. We gotta wait. We gotta wait until we actually get to it.
I'm
We
not
need to-
not into it.
Yeah,
We
this-
need to watch this girl try to kill herself first, just like really quick.
You're right. Satan does say kill yourself. Satan Man, sorry. That's how I started labeling him Satan Man.
What? Like he's a Mega Man boss?
Yeah.
Yes.
This poor girl Akane is so traumatized though. When Kyoko comes to speak with her, she's like, "Oh my god, I actually can't even remember what happened every time I do," and she's thrown into a fit of terror.
Yeah.
I hate that my first instinct is just picturing the Homer Simpson screaming over and over clip. It's a little more serious than that, but it is just she is just put into hysterics
Yeah. Full
by
on.
even trying to remember.
That's
Not
that
even
is
trying,
like-
even thinking about trying to
to
remember.
remember. Yeah, gets her. Old Satan man fucked her up good.
He's pretty nuts like that.
Yeah. So, also apparently she has been brain influenced, and Satan Man tries to get her to yeet herself off of the hospital. Yeah, we almost did 2 in 2 episodes. Luckily, our boy Kotaro is pretty slick with it, and successfully keeps her from throwing herself off of the top of a hospital. Because good lord. That is
Yeah.
not
Put the Kamen Rider in the same building. You better fucking save someone.
Yeah, I should fucking hope so, dog. Yeah.
It's not like a dramatic makeup job, but I think that's what makes it a little, I don't know, impactful. They just had a little foundation on the lips and a little red around the eyes.
Mm-hmm.
They do these close-up shots of her that feel really intense.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, just like, girl, you look like shit.
Yeah,
Like, in a
but
real
like
way.
yeah, exactly. Like they didn't like paint her all blue. They didn't give her like the evil eyeshadow or anything. She actually just looks like someone who's kind of a little pallid and
Might
swollen
have been
eyed.
crying a lot
Yeah.
recently.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Should the bottom
That's
of
right.
my eyes not look like that?
Oh.
Listen, what's normal for everybody is different. This was not this girl's normal.
I suppose.
So, having seen all of this, Kotaro is like, I gotta investigate this fucking village. I gotta figure out what's going on.
This is clearly a Golgum plot.
Yeah, this is never has a Golgum plot been so obvious. So he rolls up to Asahi Village to watch children desecrating plants.
Fuck plants.
Fuck
Okay,
these
that did
plants.
make me so mad. They were stomping the crops.
They were
Yeah,
stomping
they're going
the crops.
crazy on them.
And then when the little kid fucking rolls up and is like, "Hey, stop fucking up our crops," they're like, "Hey, fuck you, kid, you old jerk." And Kotaro shows up to intervene, and he's like, "Hey, fucking what? Hello, stop."
What the fuck? What are you doing here?
I'm glad I rewatched the episode earlier today because I don't think I really appreciated this when I first watched the episode. The fucking mean mug that these child actors give Kamen Rider,
Yes.
fucking good. What
What
was
is
some
the phrase?
quality shit.
Bombastic side eye.
Yeah, absolutely bombastic side eye. They mean mug him something proper. I was like, whoa, damn, good job, kids.
Yeah.
I'm intimidated.
Yeah. And then a guy rolls up, and then a bunch of other people roll up, and we get into our brainwash cult plot of our brainwash cult plot, and then
The maze.
we get our Resident Evil 4 reference.
Yes.
Yeah.
Where'd everybody go? Bingo.
Yes. Yeah, right.
Okay.
So to add on to that even more so, when Nanagan and I watched that episode, Dizzy Poke was there with us as well, and she full on called
Dizzy Poke is a person.
Yeah, Dizzy Poke is a mutual friend.
If you don't know who that is, it's a friend.
That's fair, yeah. Yeah, Dizzy was there with us, and yeah, full on. She was like, "They're doing the Resident Evil 4 thing," and it's like, yes, except no, because this came out in 1987. Resident Evil 4 was doing the Kamen Rider thing.
As all Japanese properties are wont to do.
Yeah, as all Japanese properties are wont to do. But yeah, we find out that these people are brainwashed into worshiping a goat. They must pray to Lord Goat.
Holy jerks off. I'm sorry. I feel like I wrote down multiple notes about this.
About him jerking off.
Yeah, jerking his
There's-
horns off.
There's a lot of potential for this scenario, I guess.
Yeah, no, like, don't disagree.
Be truly just coming in with the wait. Let's hear him out.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it though.
Think about it, though.
I saw it. I don't really have to think about it.
Yeah, listen, I
Okay,
watched
so
that
what's
go
the
jack
problem?
off.
Thank you,
I think it's
Nanika.
for me. I don't know if I'm it.
different demographic on that one.
Weird as
Predator
solid.
handshake.
He does. he does put on a hell of a show, though.
He sure does.
He's got the lights. He's got the fireworks.
Does that do nothing
pyro?
for you?
He's got the colored fire.
Wait, you're still trying to sell me on this? Listen, yes, the showmanship is a plus. I still don't know if I could cross that threshold.
Got the theatrics.
Yes, presentation.
It's just Satan, but he likes to put on a show.
Yeah, come on.
And rub his
chicks.
horns, I guess.
Yeah,
I've seen
which
sexier
is-
Satans.
You know,
Listen,
unfortunately,
I'm not
I
saying
have as
it's
well.
the best one.
Is he not sexy enough?
He has to at least clear Satan from Dante's Inferno for the Xbox 360, which he does not. Like, for me to even consider it, he's
I
got to at
feel
least
like-
clear that threshold.
Excuse me?
I feel like he
Lucifer.
needs to clear the threshold of not looking like he's at a football game cheering for one of the teams.
Oh. These are imagined
Like, not to
ways.
be... Yeah, right. Not to be mean to
Sure.
a fucking Toku villain, but still. Mammal Toku suits have this
Oh.
problem.
Well, this Satan's just really leaving it all hanging out, isn't he?
Yeah,
It
yeah.
sure is.
Look up
Yeah.
the Dante's Inferno Satan
For a good time.
from that Xbox game at your own discretion.
It's so funny.
Viewer discretion is advised.
It's
It
so
has
fucking
jiggle
funny.
physics.
It does.
It's
Super
better
does.
if it's that big.
Yeah.
Nope, we have to go.
We- yeah,
hell?
no, not yet. We have to go
Get
to
some
a
of
cave.
that?
Already on the way.
Glad we all agree.
Holy shit. Yeah. So we have to advance the plot a little bit, and we do this in the most expeditious way possible. Which I have to say I really very much so appreciated. This little kid did not fuck around in the slightest. He saw a new kid, figured out they weren't brainwashed, and was like, hey, come with me. Someone needs to figure out what is going on here. You need to rescue me and my fucking grandpa who are hiding out in this cave.
Yeah.
So-
We're doing the underground resistance thing. We gotta.
Yeah,
Are you a superhero? I really hope you're a
I
superhero.
really hope. Or that you know, like, Batumana or something.
Yeah. You know Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Because we got the King of Hell. I think we need the emissary to fill in and have a discussion.
Notably less sexy creature.
Wait, Spider-Man?
Spider-Man?
No. Oh. Okay, I think I was confusing with the...
Oh, no, not the Kamen Rider Spider-Man. Yeah,
no,
you ask Kamen
Ambassador-
Rider.
What was the name? Ambassador Hell?
Oh, Ambassador.
Oh, yeah.
You're right.
No, yeah, not
That's
the
all-
ambassador of hell, the emissary of
Damn,
hell.
Emissary of Hell,
damn, we
yes.
got so many
too many.
factions of hell in here.
Slowly but surely building out Hell LLC.
There's a
What
Venn
is-
diagram of Spider-Man and Hell official here that
I need to know
that
the
goes-
hierarchy.
that goes Spider-Man, Kamen Rider, parentheses Kamen Rider, Spider-Man, emissary of Hell, Ambassador Hell, who's also a bug.
Yeah. Bugs
And Goatman.
work in hell. That's what I've learned from this, is that bugs work in hell. Which, stands to reason.
Yeah, alright.
They gotta work somewhere.
Yeah, exactly. Even bugs deserve jobs, except for mosquitoes. Fuck them. Anyway,
And tits.
we
Sorry.
we meet our underground resistance. Our old man regales us with the tale of what happened, which kind of amounts to, I don't fucking know, I was gone all day. I took
Also,
my
I'm half
grandson
deaf.
out fishing, and when I came out, everybody was fucking weird. And then Akane showed up, and we got attacked. And then my hearing aid fell out right when some weird shit started happening. And then I rescued Akane and my grandson, and I told Akane to go get help, because I can't cross the mountains on account of how I'm old. And now you're caught up. And Kotaro's like, this sounds like a golden pot.
Yeah, alright, I'll take care of this.
Yeah.
But first, we need to organize some kind of weird ass scheme that doesn't really go anywhere because I just got to beat up the goat man.
Yeah.
But we have to pad out the episode with
We gotta
with
pad
a
out the
zombie
episode
bit.
a little bit.
yeah,
Yeah.
we're only 10 minutes in.
So yeah, we get to watch mass happen inside the volcano. I don't know what this place. I guess it was probably like a quarry or something. We went into a place for evil goat mass.
It's like a valley, I guess.
Yeah, not the
I don't
hidden
know.
one. There was no ranch.
It's slightly hidden. But yes.
Partially obscured valley.
Yeah, they sell blue cheese.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like blue cheese.
Hey, I like blue cheese.
Yay.
Solidarity.
There you
Sorry,
go.
that
There you
has
go.
nothing to do with anything.
Meatrop's just grabbing solidarity where he can.
You know, I appreciate it. So yeah, we watched.
I'm
Cult
sorry,
shit
I don't like
happen.
the goat man.
You're lost.
Do you like
Sorry.
the idea of the goat man?
I'll give you that.
Yeah, I do
Okay.
appreciate the
You
concept
know,
of
like-
goat man.
I'm true to myself. Yes, I like the idea of the goat man. There's elements of the goat man that please me, but yeah, maybe not this one.
Let's give the goat. Let's actually take a look at this suit and give this goat man an
The
analysis.
goat.
He's a goat.
So herein lieth maybe my issue with the goat man, because even looking at him now, knowing full well that he is supposed to be a man-ass goat man-ass goat man,
Uh-huh.
this looks like the Man of Tar. This looks
A
like
little
that
bit.
dude in the maze.
Yeah, I understood where your confusion was. I was like, that is distinctly not him.
It's not him, but it looked like him pretty bad.
I mean, the horns are just too high. Like
Yeah.
they go very high and twist. So I guess that confusion never registered in my brain.
no, that's fair.
Man, that just is a goat costume.
It's
It
just
really
a
is
goat
just a goat.
costume.
If you imagine a bipedal goat, that is exactly what this man looks like.
Which maybe that's part of my issue with it. I do wish for like a satanic evil goat man we had gotten a little bit more.
I
Yeah,
won't
why is
deny
the
that my
pentagram not on this
imagination
chest?
is doing half the work.
Yeah, like they need to take some of the elements of the one from Dante's Inferno.
You know,
Hmm.
you're so right about that.
Oh, I feel like you both have different ideas as to what to take. Is the impression that
Probably.
I get immediately.
Now, what would make you think that?
You.
Little old me. Blink, 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 blink.
Tee.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not a bad suit, but truly there is not much to say about this one. It is a goat ass goat man.
I needed his eyes to glow in the dark more.
His
Oh, that
eyes
would've been
should have
way
gone in the
cooler.
dark.
The
Yeah.
purple eyes. I need
Yeah.
more purple effects on this guy, I think.
I also think I
There
needed
was a
him
lot.
to not jerk off his horns for purple smoke to come out. I think I
think
needed that to happen in a
not
different
happen.
way.
I think he could have done it in a sexier way.
Yeah,
You know, maybe.
My imagination is doing most of the
he's
work
he's
here.
just very utilitarian about it. It's kind of like conceptually cool, but it's kind of boring in practice.
Put on
Yeah.
a little show
Sometimes
for
you gotta
us.
get.
Yeah.
Sometimes you just gotta get the job done.
Yeah, but you
No.
you have so much theatrics. This is not the
Shakes,
time.
I am literally always saying this.
Stop!
Sometimes you just gotta get on with it.
You putting on?
Or
listen,
off.
listen.
True. Listen, I got shit to do.
He's putting on a show. Where's the showmanship? You don't
Right?
just get it over with.
This
I-
guy needed a suit and top hat.
99% of the time, I'm not putting on a show, is the thing.
Yeah, but you're
Yeah.
the goat man is.
I guess you're right.
I think everyone should have worn a uniform.
You know, that would have been good, yeah.
Yeah.
What's the proposed uniform for the goat cult?
Go ahead.
White dress,
Yeah.
Simple.
like a simple
Classic.
white dress.
Yeah, do the fucking the fucking the midsummer shit. Thank you.
Yes,
Hmm.
you know that kind.
I don't know
Some-
why my
something
brain
simple,
just
classic.
immediately said cyanide. But I guess that's.
I mean,
that's
you're
probably
not
in this,
wrong.
It's in
but
the neighborhood. This place needed more meat.
True.
Clearly.
And they got a bunch right here.
Mhm.
Yeah, take it out of the goat, man.
Take yourself a slice. Get you that fucking
Hey,
Satan
that would be a-
kebab.
Wouldn't that be a
Live
sexy
deliciously.
ritual? If he just like kind of lounged and let everybody eat him as a horrible satanic ritual.
You know?
I think you are cooking.
I should
Sure.
probably shut up. Actually,
No, I think
No,
I
you're-
think
You know what? I will let you cook on this one.
I think
No,
we need
I-
to team
Well,
up
I
think
think-
we need
I
to be
think
pushed
like,
out of the kitchen.
really terrible art.
I mean, I don't know how much cooking's going on. This seems pretty raw.
True.
That's,
I mean, the
and
way
you know,
B
that
drops
just
prepares
makes it
it.
sexier.
What happens next?
A zombie moment.
Yeah, we do some zombie shit. Our boy character, he gets Goat Man hypnotized for a second. Kotaro knocks him out.
Cheeseburger earned.
Yeah, cheeseburger
Nice.
earned. He takes him back to Grandpa. Grandpa's like, I failed the village as the village chief. I need to do better. And so then they go to a house for reasons that I'm gonna be honest, not clear on.
Okay, I think I understand the logic actually, because I think from Kamen Rider's perspective, it was really just about getting them away from the Goat Man all at once,
Oh, you know what? That makes so much
he
sense.
could explode him. Even though the explosions are significantly less diegetic than
Yeah,
than
then
Kuga.
Kuga's?
Kuga's nukes.
Yeah.
Which is for the best.
Yeah, really. Nobody needs to be outputting power like Kuga did.
But Goatman's fight definitely demonstrated a risk of collateral damage because that man throws some Kingdom Hearts Final Fantasy orb attack bullshit.
True.
And it's all purple.
My man doing the fucking M. Night Shyamalan firebending.
God.
He was hitting them with the beams. But no, yeah.
The fucking scene with the rocks. So funny every time.
I do want to just take a brief pivot to talk about the our zombie scene, because it was, it was done very well. We often talk about how Kamen Rider, especially like old Kamen Rider, has very good like horror cinematography in it, and this was no exception. This bit was very cool and very well done, full on kind of just like zombie movie type shit that was super enjoyable. And I also added I enjoyed the extra little wrinkle they added in of these are still like sentient people who are being brainwashed and not just zombies. So they lead this assault by throwing torches into the house. They're like, we're gonna burn this motherfucker down.
I thought you were gonna more discuss that Kamen Rider clearly does not want to go all out on them either.
Oh yeah, that too. That's definitely also an interesting, fun little wrinkle to it. But just the opening that bit with them throwing lit torches into the room, and this suddenly becoming notably more hazardous for everyone else who was in the situation at first, and then starting to do the zombie apocalypse shit is cool. At least to me.
It's just well
No,
done.
I agree.
But yeah,
It's a cool sequence.
we get ourselves to our Goat Man. We have ourselves a Goat Man fight. We murder a Goat Man. Shrimple ass, really.
I'm trying to remember it like that. Oh yeah, they were like his jerk off horns were like casting magical darkness also.
Yeah,
Like,
I
as he
think it
kills
was
the
like,
Goat Man and everything brightens up again. It's like, whoa, it's daytime.
Whoa.
He cast a cloud over the village.
It's a cool effect, honestly. Like, yeah,
I
like
like
very simple of just like, yeah, we just turned brightness back on our camera.
Also, that old man ruled.
That old man ruled. As soon as I saw him talking about what happened, I knew how they were going to keep him incorporated in the plot, and I was like, that rules. And then they did it, and I was like, fuck yeah, that rules. Because go ahead.
Sorry, I just remembered something while I was reviewing the fight again,
Please.
and it took me off guard. The dick level flamethrower.
Oh, yeah. How could you?
How could I forget?
I don't know how I
entirely
forgot.
How did I forget?
I forgot too. It's just how could you like? You've seen so many things to be on board with this Goat Man.
Yeah, it's
Old
he
fire
rubs his
crush.
horns, and then we cut back a little bit, and there's like a bit in front of him that's obscured by fire, so they can't see whatever contraption they're actually shooting the fire out of. But it is truly coming out of his dick.
Oh, full on, yeah.
It's really funny.
It's very funny.
It's the pelvic thrust that'll drive you insane, alright.
Yeah.
Probably?
That's what he did to the whole village.
Yeah. I got a fucking time warp for you, bud.
They couldn't have him. They couldn't have had him like squat down a bit and put his hands forward, or maybe like his face forward. Nope,
Nah.
he's just.
Listen, I mean, if you're gonna be a Satan allegory, you might as well dick thrust
No,
fire.
it's true, but this is a kids show.
I just
When has that stopped them before?
I was gonna
I
say, when
know,
has that
but-
ever truly been a concern for
When it
anything in
comes
this show?
Okay, they haven't done too many like sexual things though. In every other regard, I agree, but
It was fired from his belly button, and that's their story, and they're sticking to it.
True.
his belly button is very low.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I'll contemplate that navel if you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, Yuri.
Yeah.
That's all
Yeah.
I
pop
have
off
to
the
say.
horns, goat man, explode and die.
Oh yeah, he does. He does go for the horn chop too. That was.
Yeah.
They are not 100 centimeters of steel.
Yeah, not even remotely.
And then it's time for Yuri.
And then it's time for Yuri, yeah. We go back to our friend Akko? Anko? What? Akko?
Anko! You call her Anko!
I know that's wrong.
Damn.
Akane!
Akane, there it is.
Damn, Anko!
I knew there was an AK sound and an N.
Oh my god.
Poor woman.
I'm sorry.
Call her red bean paste.
I'm sorry, Akane. I called her red bean face because
She
she's
didn't
so
even win the
sweet.
Splatfest. There you go. I've dated it again.
Yeah. Yeah, so we go back to Akane. She is feeling better now. We also reunite her with her older brother, who was the person that principally attacked her when she went to visit the village in the old flashback. So, you know, it's nice that you know, they're able to reunite and reconcile with everything that happened. The International Peace Conference goes off without a hitch, much to the chagrin of Gorham.
I wrote that exact phrase with the parentheses. America declined to appear.
It's such a what was the set of countries for that? Because I will admit the only ones I remember from my rewatch today are France and North Africa.
Oh, I don't recall. They said like 10 countries, I believe, right?
They definitely didn't show 10 dudes.
They had a set of them. I
They had,
remember seeing like
5 dudes.
5 to 6, yeah, something like that. Visible.
Yeah,
That's all you need.
that's all you need.
They just need to throw some gaijin in there and just
Yep.
like
I did have
It's
a note that
international.
said white and a black dude, so they got me.
Mr. Worldwide.
It's so true. But yeah, so we get a happy ending, and Kotaro rides off into the sunset for a Grand Slam. And
Classic.
you'll love
Okay.
to see it.
I did look it up if we want to go over it
Hit
real
me.
quick. Okay,
Yeah,
it
it
wasn't. I don't know where I got the number 10 from. We are shown 4. We have one from the USSR,
Okay.
USA,
Uh-huh.
North Africa, and
Sure.
France.
That what? Hey, rest of Europe? What's
Nah, we're
no? Yeah? Okay.
Only the French care about peace, apparently.
And the Americans,
And
weirdly.
going to Japan, apparently.
Yeah, I don't know
You know,
if
I'd
America.
believe that.
It's the late 80s. I don't know if America
Yeah.
cared about making peace so much as it cared that the Soviet Union was going and it had to show them up.
So
Oh,
true.
It's so true. And also, like, hey, we better just checking on Japan. Just
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mr. Economic Superpower, you guys are doing good. What? Huh?
Yeah.
It'd be a fucking shame if we continue to be involved in your country.
Goddamn. But yeah, that is episode 5. It's a, it's a good one. We get a goat man, we get a zombie cult plot. It's a good time. And now we go into what I would argue is probably the most wild of these 3 episodes, which is fucking saying something.
Yeah.
This one feels like classically wild.
Yeah, this is some good old Ichigo type shit.
A little bit.
The Secret Clairvoyance Mystery, Kamen Rider Black Episode 6, original air date,
mystery,
November 8th,
alright.
1987. The synopsis reads thusly. Kotaro must rescue 2 artists abducted by Golgum to become psychic spies in order to ruin the development of technology for civilization's collapse.
This scheme
Okay.
is so funny.
The scheme makes no fucking sense.
I didn't.
It makes sense in the back half, but the first half does give me pause.
So
Sorry, go
wild.
ahead, B.
I was going to say that I don't think I gleaned the extent of their plan from the episode.
Yeah, neither did I.
Okay, I guess I could summarize it as I understand it.
Hit it.
So the first part that doesn't check out, but sure, whatever. It's mostly just a weird fictional leap. Is we take really good artists. Artists got good brain power, I guess, which is why we can put them in our machine and turn them into psychic warriors.
Yeah, their visualization abilities are what they're
Yeah, okay.
So
banking
powerful.
on.
They are
Yeah,
so
because
capable of rotating an apple in their minds.
Yes.
Yeah, and I guess that means they can. So if we enhance that with psychic beams, they can they can rotate real apples inside of computers.
Oh God,
And so to that end, since we can remotely fuck with computers with our brains now, we're going to pose this as a new age yuppie opportunity for our 2 test subjects and pretend they're in competition with each other, so they fuck each other up and tank companies. Because fuck humanity.
Yeah, I don't think I truly gleamed that they were trying to destroy all of humanity's technological advances through this effort. I think it's just because this was truly just a trial run. I can only assume it's just these 2 guys.
I think that's as far as they got with it.
They have a bunch of other people testing. The 2 guys that we see are specifically listed as being their best psychic warriors.
God. I love Mob Psycho 100.
This is
I
something
love Noroi the Curse.
the FBI would do, I think.
Hey,
This
to
does
whatever
sound-
FBI agent may be listening right now, let's see, if I say pipe bomb, you'll be listening right now. Okay, I want to be part of your psychic program.
Yeah,
Please
seriously.
let me be a
I'm-
part of your psychic
I'm
program.
sorry, V. That
Honestly, I'd be down with it.
they canceled it already. Actually,
Are you going to
Fucking
have to
dicks.
censor that? Are we going to be like flagged on YouTube? If it
I don't think so.
I don't know if they'll flag us for pipe bomb.
If
Let me-
CM Punk can say his pipe
we're
bomb, then
already
we can.
flagged for saying masturbation horns or whatever we were talking about like 7
Jerk
minutes
off
ago.
horns.
We did
Yeah,
not
jerk
say
off
masturbation before right now.
Well,
It's
to
true.
be
We
fair.
hadn't said masturbation until this moment. True.
I don't
Yeah.
think the
Points.
bots can pick up on euphemisms.
Yeah, they're traditionally not that smart.
Yeah, we're just calling him a jerk off, and he has horns.
Yeah.
Actually,
Anyway, what? Yeah. Go on.
Yeah, go off, King.
no, because okay, that's a similar plan, declassified CIA thing actually
Mhm.
did
Yeah.
happen, and it was decommissioned in 1987, which is kind of funny.
That is
Wow, you think
very
that
funny,
shit was
actually.
like actually in the news? Like, do you think did it get declassified or decommissioned in 1987?
Oh wait, sorry. That was just overseen by this person till 87. It was 95 where it got declassified
Oh.
and terminated.
Well,
Officially.
funny coincidence.
But that's
Um,
still very funny.
Yeah, CIA is full of a lot of very silly experiments like this.
Mhm.
So, I would even if they didn't have concrete proof, it would not surprise me if some Kamen Rider guy was just like, like we're doing Freemason shit. Like the CIA do all kinds of goofy nonsense. Like what if we pulled a little from some Cold War,
Yeah.
some early Cold War shit.
Yeah.
And made psychic yuppies out of
Isn't that-
artists.
Isn't that... No, wait, I'm thinking of Yuppie Psycho. Never mind.
That's
I was just about to be like, isn't that a band?
no, that's a gate.
It's yeah.
Composed
Okay,
by the
well-
same dude who composed Valhalla, but that's neither here nor there.
Yeah.
Well, there you go.
What is here is students living a student life. We got some
youth.
Yeah, we have some question mark students who are getting out of their art classes.
I think they're college.
That's
Yeah.
I thought maybe they were college
Art
too,
college.
but they don't ever like really specify, and there are some other like points of the episode where like the way they refer to the girl that we interacted with for the most of the episode made me feel like maybe she was supposed to be younger than college, but I really wasn't sure.
But also, nobody's wearing uniforms, so
Yeah,
like,
also no one is wearing uniforms. Yeah, you know what? You make an excellent point. It would probably have to be college, huh?
almost.
They felt
certainly.
pretty college.
Yeah,
in
I-
my
it
they're,
definitely
they're
felt pretty
young
college.
adults.
Yeah.
Young adults.
So yeah, we got some young adults getting out of their art college classes talking about, whoo, that final was so hard. I can't believe they made us draw a sea eagle from memory. Why do you think they would have us do something like that? Well, it doesn't
Draw a
matter.
sea eagle.
It doesn't matter
Red.
now because testing's over and we get to relax. Yeah, I love
Yeah.
relaxing. Except for one friend who has decided to actually let me DJ run that shit back on the train. I think I could really see this eagle.
And he did it. He did it too well.
Yeah.
I was like, oh god, I'm too good of an artist. It came alive.
Yeah, it
Yeah, it
came
really
off the
jumped out of
page.
the page and killed everyone on the train.
Killed it.
I can't.
Nobody died on the train. This is not on the kill count. It knocked everyone unconscious.
And then it did kidnap him.
Yes, it
Yeah.
kidnapped him specifically. It grabbed him with its feet and it flew away.
Yeah. And then it went and did the same with some other people as well. You got
Yeah.
a fun little kidnapping montage.
You gotta when you let your small artists go outdoors, you gotta keep a good watch on them, or else the sea
They
eagle
will,
might swoop
yeah.
down and just get them.
Oh no.
This is true.
Is that true?
It's so true.
I've
Yeah.
never. Am I not? Do I need to become a better artist? I don't generally have birds attacking
No,
me.
I don't.
Well, no,
think
that
you're-
means-
Maybe you're not small enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, do you have sea eagles in the area? Like,
No,
Yeah,
they're
well,
only.
do you
Wouldn't
go out
close enough.
unattended?
There are geese.
No, that's not right. You need,
No.
like, we're talking predatory birds.
Yeah,
here. We're talking
we're
falcons.
talking
and
full-on
shit.
birds of
Hey,
prey.
a goose is a predatory bird. If I've
That's a
ever
different
seen
level.
one.
Yeah, different type of predatory.
As an
That's like
evil
that's like
creature.
that's like a person predatory.
They're-
That's a hostile person, less of a
Yeah.
predatory animal.
Okay, fair enough. We do have hawks in the area.
Yeah.
No, you be
it's
careful.
gotta-
Don't go out alone.
No, it's got to
Am
be
I too
sea
tall?
eagles specific.
People got to keep you on a leash. Is all I'm saying.
And sea eagles really.
In public? Wait,
It's for your safety.
Yeah, really. Come on now, B.
I'm so old.
Wait,
But I'm so old.
I mean,
I can't play off being walked around on a leash at this age. You can't just be like, oh, you kids.
Well, have fun getting swooped up by a fucking falcon.
Yeah.
Sea eagle, whatever.
Listen, it's either a leash or you just gotta start eating more, my man.
These are my options, huh?
Hey, you don't see me getting
Eat
swooped
more.
up by any seagulls.
no, you're not going to get swooped up by sea eagles because they only migrate to Japan in roughly the winter time. They mostly
Oh.
live in Russia for like where they actually like live.
That checks out.
So
Yeah.
you're
There's a
good.
migratory pattern.
Yeah.
That does stand to reason.
Well, I'm not going to Russia or Japan anytime soon, as far as I know, so...
But if you do,
As far as you know.
do either eat some
Then apparently I do
sandwiches-
need someone to walk me on a
Yeah,
leash.
you are gonna need a leash. Lest you
So
get
sweet.
seagulled.
No, what a terrible fate.
Yeah, really.
I'm not responding to you. Let's go.
Thank you.
Let's go to the facility where they play spooky organ music.
I'm not shaming you, Nonagon.
Well, maybe you should.
There's,
Anyway,
there's just no
Jesus
proper response. Supercomputers, let's go.
what about supercomputer? Are we at the spooky organ place yet? I thought we had to
I don't
watch,
think so. No, we
I don't
have to watch our evil
I just
assholes
remember.
assemble. And the news. We have to watch the news.
Yes, yeah. We got to watch Tomoko
Yes.
spill the beans.
On the news.
Yeah,
On the
I
BTC.
believe we have a brief Golgum interaction of them talking to one of our other normal people at Kotaro's party, and him being like,
Yes.
"Don't worry, our plan to make psychics is going very well." And Golgum's like, "Yes, making psychics. They'll never expect it." You know,
You're right, bro, I guess.
yeah, you know,
That's true.
not one I would have called on rip. I wouldn't have been able to catch what if we made psychics to steal business plans for supercomputers. You know what? You got me on that one, dog. I gotta admit. But yeah.
I find it fascinating, first and foremost, that their plan was to have them basically infiltrate these companies and see each other as competitors so they sabotage each other, rather than brainwashing people to infiltrate the company and sabotage it from within.
Too difficult.
It sounds...
Plausible deniability, I guess. Because
Maybe.
the framework
Yes.
of the moment was like, oh, well,
How
they're
much
trying
do
to
we-
hack each other or ruin each other's stuff, and everybody witnessed them trying to ruin each other's things, and then
This
fucking up.
is... I guess, yeah, that works within the sense that they intentionally plan for their agents to operate in the open, in the full view of everybody, instead of having them do anything in secret ever, because they sure didn't hide it and did it intentionally in a room full of a bunch of other people who were looking over their shoulders.
Yeah.
You can't tell me these people aren't equipped with cyanide teeth. They're tools. Why aren't they sneaking in the middle of the night and blowing up the servers? Like,
'Cause this is
leaking
a
the
kid
documents
show.
to each other.
I guess-
Leaking out the documents to other companies, corporate espionage style. I don't know. That might be too long of a game for these people, though.
Yeah, I think they're more into... It's more of like just an extended prank. Like, that's just the Golgum's, entire MO, is it seems like they just kind of want to do extended... lethal-ish, but generally just infrastructure damaging pranks without any real, mostly they just want to cause ruin.
That's
Come
true.
on, Yoda,
Through their
it's
funny
just a
jokes.
prank.
This is not important whatsoever. I just feel the need to point it out for no reason whatsoever. I'm delighted that on this news show, while they're interviewing the girl, they all have what appears to be fun little glasses of pineapple juice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
On set for this really grim discussion.
Earlier segment.
I guess
They got the pineapple juice guy,
I think my personal favorite had to be the guy interviewing Tomoko about this traumatic event that she had. And as she mentions that she thinks she saw someone suspicious, or maybe it was a bird. It was hard to tell. As soon as they looked her in the eye, she fell asleep. And he was like, "Well, you're a fucking artist. Why don't you draw it?" And she's
draw
like,
me?
"Oh my gosh, you're right. I am a fucking artist. Why don't I draw it? I'll ask one of my friends and then I'll draw it." Which, like, first of all, just to even say that, like, damn, my guy, sure,
It's
all
very
right.
funny.
But then also, why wouldn't you just have her do it there? Why would you let her leave?
It'll take
Compose
hours.
it. Yeah, these things take time.
Yeah.
Give me a rough sketch.
I was gonna say, like, keep her in the studio and just keep going.
Yeah.
You can cut back to her every once in a while and be like, "Oh, you know, our star artist witness continuing to draw the legendary beast that attacked the train. Stay tuned to see her
exactly.
results."
But they don't do that, and so instead she gets
No.
damn backslided. Our greasy politician guy,
Yo,
full on kidnaps this woman.
real
And-
rookie shit too, because they
Yeah.
leave the thing open. They leave the window open so she can also in Dan backslide. Help! Save me! Help, Tom! Help, Dick!
I have to admit, I did pop a little bit when the dude grabs her and goes to pull her into the van and or the car, and we got a full on actual SEA.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my gosh, they
Yeah.
actually, yeah. Also, the tactics attempted here were insanely whack.
Oh my god.
Right?
Because we start,
Professionals.
yeah, really, we start with, hey, miss, you're never gonna get a cab home you're never gonna get a cab at this late of an hour. Let me give you a ride home. You know, it's dangerous for a young lady to be out by herself in the dark like this. And she's like, no thanks, I'm fine. And then he just grabs her and pulls her in the car. And he's like, I hear you're gonna tell him you're gonna tell him about that whack ass Birdman that you saw. I'd advise that maybe you don't do that. And she's like, no, please let me go. Who are you? What's going on? And he's like, what does that matter? I'm taking you to see your boyfriend. What are we doing here? Pick a story, motherfucker.
I just
Whatever works.
I can't. I'm just like you can't. In my notes, I was just losing my goddamn mind.
He's very bad at this.
He's
He's very
so
bad
bad at it.
You will have. You will
He's
hear me
impressively
swear
bad at it.
because I feel like I must in order to get the point across here.
Please.
And I quote, "You can't do that. You can't just have a shit-ass cover story and then kidnap someone when this doesn't work. Sataka, what the fuck?"
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like that's exactly what you do when your shit ass cover story doesn't
No,
work. You
you-
just
you-
wanted to make it a little.
you-
You just close the windows.
You have.
You gotta soundproof that shit
If
in
you're
case
gonna
this
have
has to happen.
If you're gonna do something so blatant, then don't bother with the cover story, or at least try.
Why would you even round start? Hey,
Because-
let me try to get you to walk in here of your own accord.
Yeah, like
Just grab.
I can-
Sometimes
I can
that's just
appreciate it at
easier to
least.
work with.
I-
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
you
like,
want to
it's-
the less time that they have. If your subterfuge works. That's generous, I know, but if your subterfuge works, you are spending less time restraining her and more
I-
time misguiding her with questions, which is much easier on yourself.
I just feel like if someone knocked on your door and was like, "Hi, I am the contractor you hired to fix the hole in your ceiling," and you said, I didn't do that," like, and then they just grab you, like, just skip it. Like, you've already there's no effort in that.
Yeah. Also, like, why the then follow up subterfuge?
I don't think that was supposed to be I think that was just supposed to be threatening. Because they're
Yeah,
kidnapping her as the guys who kidnapped her boyfriend.
think it was
Were they
using-
actually supposed to be dating? I literally had no idea.
Mm.
Cool.
I
Good job
believe so.
establishing. Good job establishing that, Kamen Rider.
They seem pretty close when they reunite.
I guess.
It's I'm just mad at
They like
this.
hugging stuff.
Like, you say it's respectful for the try, but I don't think there was a try.
Yeah, it is. I am hard pressed to call that an attempt. Anyway, we get the most whack kidnapping of all time, complete with the kidnappee being able to lean out of the window and
Yeah,
scream
that part-
for help.
That part's some rookie mistake. That is just a rookie mistake.
Yeah, that was just
Y'all
garbage.
clearly never kidnapped someone before.
You're in you're using a van. You probably have the actually this might
Wait,
be
what?
the 80s. I don't know if there's a kids safety locks on the windows. But
It's the 80s. I think there might have been.
I can't get too mad
Sure.
at them for that because I don't know how commonplace that is.
That's fair.
But
I mean, either way, you got to keep them off the window button or the
Yeah.
window
Yeah.
crank.
Yeah,
At
that
the
was
very-
it.
No
It
window
would have been a
buttons,
crank. It
late
was a car from
80s.
the 80s.
you
Yeah.
could have just broke it or taped it up before or something.
Or just not had the window rolled down in the first place.
That too. The window shouldn't have been rolled down to begin with.
Unsurprisingly, this leads to our boy Kotaro finding out that this girl is being kidnapped. Unfortunately, he is not able to spring in and save the day, as he is intercepted by our Sea Eagle monster, who, real quick, just want to take a brief moment to talk about our Sea Eagle monster, because damn good suit.
Yeah,
This-
it's an
this
eagle man,
seagull
but
looked
it's a good eagle man.
Yeah. It's very much so to B's point. Like it is simple, but it is elegant in its simplicity. I would say it is just like fuck yeah, dude. That is a man ass eagle man. It was a good, real good
Bird and
costume.
Kamen Rider seem to be more successful in that. Like,
Yeah,
I think you did. They also require like the most direct like suspension of disbelief. I feel like.
Mhm.
Of you just going like, whatever, fuck it, it's a guy in a suit. We'll just buy into it a little bit. But once you get past that, they're always usually a lot of fun.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Grongi Owlman was pretty good too.
Grungy Owlman was quite good. Yeah.
I remember liking that bird fusion from Kelshocker
Mm-hmm. The
before the Showbiz Pizza Rat or whatever.
Oof.
The one that I was fighting with that one.
the Raven Shocker monster was also pretty good,
Yeah.
or the Crow Shocker monster, whatever it was. Good birds.
Birds are a very striking type of animal.
So true.
And this
Speaking-
one got big old claw feet.
Dude, he got big old claw
Clippers.
feet. He got big old claw feet and wire stunts.
Yeah, there's lots of wire stunts in this.
It's
in this
hella wire
episode.
stunts in this bitch.
Big and small wire stunts.
Yeah. They were having fun with it. So yeah, we take Tomoko back to our institute of teaching artists how to be psychic mind freaks. We send her to get brainwashed while we also check on the progress of our psychic mind freak students.
I love this guy whose sole job is to just float a pen between his hands. and you see that the first time and you're like, yeah, that's pretty cool. And you see that the second time and they catch that those strings in 4K.
It was never meant to be seen this high res.
It was
Yeah.
never meant to be seen this high
Never
res.
meant to see you seen this high res.
But they angled that poorly. Like
Mhm.
that was risk. That you could probably catch on TV if you're a dick like me.
Yeah, if you're a real asshole about it, you could definitely catch it.
I love seeing that shit. True. Like every single time I'm watching like a movie,
Mhm.
and the older the more likely for this. Which is like where I can just see the construction
Yeah.
of how something is working, or I can actively see the strings, or you could visibly see when a model is switched to, and you can like see like the strokes of paint because it's so close to it.
Mhm.
Shit like that. It always delights me every single time. Like it enhances the movie sometimes to just see. Like I don't want to call it sloppy crafts. Like it's just dated or otherwise obvious craftsmanship. It pleases me.
It's a good time. It really is. But yeah, so we are watching as various people are doing certain brain activity, psychic, clairvoyant stuff. We see our characters who we're going to follow for the rest of the plot. Our girl, Tomoko's friend, what's his name, like Takeo or something?
I truly did not write down either of these artists. Thank you.
Takano, thank you.
What's the other guy? What's the beret guy? Did he get a name?
I don't think he ever gets formally named.
Huh.
Maybe not until the end of the episode. I definitely didn't write it down, unfortunately. But yeah, we've got our two main artists. They are getting absolutely laser light showed in the face. Getting the absolute fucking Porygon treatment. And then they pull them out of the Porygon machine, and they're like, all right, we're going to have you take this medicine, and then you're going to do a clairvoyance test. And each person's clairvoyance test is brain blast us the plans for some supercomputer into, get them to display up on this big monitor thing, which they are both very successful in doing. So they are chosen.
Nobody got distracted by the OL skirts. Like, everybody was real crystal clear in their vision.
Yeah, it was impressive. Good job, gentlemen.
I unfortunately can't relate. I'd be a terrible psychic spy.
So true. It would be
shaking
so
my head.
Yeah, sorry. I'm sorry to admit this shame, but I am human. If I had horrible psychic clairvoyance, I would probably succumb to a degree of corruption. Though I suppose nobody would know about it.
That's not the point.
That's the important part, I guess.
It would just sort of be in my brain, which functionally, is that just the same as imagining it?
No.
Probably.
Yeah, I guess.
Yes.
I can.
What do you do with that information? Like, to actually do it, I would need real useful information. Because otherwise, it's just like, all right, well, that's a picture from my brain.
Yeah.
I could do that on my own, I suppose.
Yeah, it's real shrimple to do that. Actually, is the thing. I'll make a picture in my brain right now.
Careful not to rotate that apple too good.
Nope. I'm spinning the fuck out of that thing.
All right. Well, and I guess you're big enough, so you won't get attacked by the sea eagles.
And see, fucking try. I'll box that motherfucker.
Oh, now I'm picturing the sea eagle.
Yeah.
Is he gonna get me?
He might.
Does the sea eagle have a skirt too?
Well, now he does.
Should.
Nylons. Like the whole shebang.
Anyway.
Anyways, enjoy cutting all that one out.
Yeah, really. We choose our two artist gentlemen. They are going to be our infiltrators. They've both been given high-paying, cushy jobs over at these specific companies so that they can go and steal these plans and also fuck with each other. Tomoko gets sent back home after being brainwashed, and Psychic suggested to kill herself.
They sent her to the mind control room. They have a dedicated room for this.
They have a dedicated room for that, which, smart.
What does it look like? Are they also rainbow beams? The Mario Kart beams?
Yeah, I want to see the process. Come on.
I
hope it's like I have to imagine. Yes, it involves putting a bowl on your head again, but like
it's the fucking Dr. Shinigami Super Mario Superstar
Caramel Denson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put him in the brainwash room. Whoa.
It's that on every wall.
Yeah. God, fuck, shit. Yeah, that'd fuck me up. Shit. You keep me in there for long enough, I'd go blind.
Yeah, more than anything, yeah. You might just lose your eyesight.
But yeah, so
works too.
They take away Tomoko's important memories. They send her home with the psychic suggestion that you should kill yourself now, because apparently your god works there.
Fucking Vine Boom.
Oh, I want a version of the "you should kill yourself" meme with fucking Sea Eagle instead of Volunteer God.
God.
Oh, shit. Fuck. So yeah, Tomoko tries to kill herself in... I would say that this is one of the more whack attempts of suicide I have ever seen, but admittedly in my notes I wrote, "I understand Tomoko. Sometimes I too want to walk into the sea and never look back."
I couldn't remember what happened on that.
She
When
full
her
on just
brother-
tries to like walk herself into a river.
And her
Need the
brother and
rocks.
mother just stand there because they're afraid to get their feet wet.
Or something.
They're like,
I don't know.
Tomoko, oh no, Tomoko, please, someone help.
Somebody help, police, Tomoko. Luckily, Kotaro was there because he was watching this girl like a hawk, I assume.
I'm just a Kamen Rider passing by.
Yeah. Well, no, that's not him. That's a different one. So he's able to rescue Tomoko. They take her to the hospital where Kyoko gets the important information that in her sleep she mumbled the name of the place where they're making the psychic soldiers.
As
That's
you do.
convenient.
Yeah. So he busts out the tactical espionage action Kamen Rider Black, sneaks in, and then tries to talk sense into our evil doctor man.
Oh god, right, he does all the action rolls.
Yeah.
So the memory that he's truly is doing tactical espionage action.
Yeah, my man is full on Metal Gear. So, you're telling me they're using this facility to make psychic soldiers? That's right, Kamen Rider.
They want to take down the computer network.
Computer network.
You mean like the internet?
We can't. He attempts to reason with evil doctor. You can imagine how that goes.
They throw a man at him.
They full on throw a man at him.
The wimpiest dude possible.
Yeah.
He's so tiny.
My army of
It makes-
other wet noodle nerds attack him. This brolic
You know,
ass
they-
teen.
I guess you're not gonna throw the big guy.
There wasn't a big... Kotaro was the biggest guy in that room.
It's true. He's just demolishing them without even looking.
So
then-
unsurprisingly,
And
he
then
gets
surprise
assaulted by
an
a
eagle.
bird. Yeah. What
Just
if
kinda
an eagle...
shows up?
We have ourselves an Eagle Man fight, which is pretty fun. I want to give particular shout out to the part where Kotaro rides on Eagle Man's back as he's flying, and he's just like punching him in the head.
Yes.
Yeah.
So good.
Supremely good. But yeah, we also I forgot. I can't believe I almost forgot. Immediately after that happens, he rips the fucking bird's wing off.
Yep.
Yes.
Give me some
And homeboy has to go crash into the ground, which you love to see.
This is the most hot off the grill henshin we've gotten.
It's one of the
Man,
more hot
straight
off the grills.
smoking.
Yeah. Smoking out the joints.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
is where I've realized that
Yeah, that's
his
traditionally where they smoke out of.
Under Armour is fleshy.
Yes,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
muscles. It's muscle fiber.
It's
It's so
good.
cool.
Yummy.
I like it.
Firm, but with a little give. That's
Yeah,
that's
that
a
Kamen
medium
Rider's
rare
medium
Kamen
well.
Rider.
What if they want their steaks done extra well? done...
Yeah, well, they want their rider well done.
yeah.
Picture of Ichigo.
Yeah.
He has to politely, firmly to leave.
Rider kick.
I don't remember a whole lot of this fight, but I do just remember when the bird finally explodes. I was sad that there wasn't like a little rotisserie chicken lying
That's
on
fair.
the ground.
Little feathers flying down and stuff.
Yeah, right?
That was good. But
Yeah.
it would have been nice if there was just like a roast void. On
I
the
understand this is a slightly serious situation, and we did just prevent a girl from killing herself, but also you blew up a bird. How do you not take that
How do you not-
opportunity?
Even
It's the
Smash Bros.
softest
did that
ball
joke.
imaginable. Yeah.
Smash Bros did that joke like multiple times.
We love
Oh,
fire. Yes.
not super important, but we do get the name of the older guy at the very end.
At the very, yeah.
Okay.
I don't know if we got it
thought so.
earlier, but when they're doing the museum exhibit, we can see like his exhibit with the painting he was working on earlier. It says Hiroshi Fujimura.
There you go.
I'm, I'm sad he didn't paint the eagle in his.
I wanted to see the eagle like posed up on the bridge in the distance.
It's
would've
like,
been
oh well,
fun.
shit, the scenery changed. I better have that.
I wanted to see that when he first made the painting, like when he gets snatched up by the
Yeah,
bird. There's a shot of
exactly.
the painting falling over onto the ground,
Yeah, if
and
the
it would have
bird
like
was in
killed
it.
the tension. But it would have been so funny if he just, without thought, just painted the Birdman up on the bridge before he swooped down to take him.
Such a classic gag. Like,
Yeah, exactly.
this Kamen Rider sure takes itself too serious.
So true. I'm literally always saying this. Speaking of Mr. Fujimura, we should take a brief back to right before tactical espionage action when Kotaro goes to see Takeo, and he's like, "Hey, I just saw your fucking girlfriend. She tried to kill herself. She was calling for you in her sleep. You should go see her." And he's like, I'm cool and rich and important now. Fuck you.
Takano.
Sorry, buddy.
Yeah, Takano.
So
Yeah, he calls him
We
buddy.
should start like a new name counter every time a character just gets a new name at
Please,
some
no.
point during the podcast.
Please, Jesus, no, I can't. I will throw myself in front of a bus.
No, I think it's
You gotta
funny.
go into the river.
Yeah, true.
Listen, we have to do thematic.
Listen, the one that's closest to me isn't deep enough.
well,
Lie face down,
You're right.
just like
I'm-
Solid Snake.
We're
Yeah,
not giving
I'm
tips.
Gonna,
Come
I'm
on.
gonna get run over by one of the fucking tour boats.
I mean,
That would be really funny, actually.
Fucking hysterical.
Let's go get hit by the tour boats in the river downtown together.
Together. Yeah.
The ducks can eat our bloated corpses.
that's just
Oh,
a wonderful way to spend a day with a friend.
Exactly.
A wonderful way to spend half a day with a friend.
Half a day with a friend.
Yeah.
Kamen Rider.
So yeah,
He's a yuppie now, but now he's not.
yeah, fucking Takano. He's like, listen, I'm part of the super elite now, buddy. She and I live in different worlds, buddy. I don't have to worry about her anymore, dude.
That's your buddy, guy.
Yeah, definitions don't work for me, brother.
Yeah.
And we do get a psychic showdown. We get a psychic face off as both Fujiwara? I forgot already.
Fujimura?
Fujimura, thank you.
Fujimura.
Yeah, Fujimura.
Yeah, Fujimura and Takano. They both try to psychic brain blast into each other's computer systems to steal the other company's plans. I did really appreciate that it starts with Takano doing it, and the people at the other company are like, "Oh, what the fuck is happening? What's going on with our files?" And Fujimura sees that and just goes, "Ah, he's challenging me. All right, you little shit. I accept your challenge." And he goes over to another computer and sits at it and just starts, shooting out the psychic beams. I wish there would have been a little more visual effect to visualize that we are doing a psychic brain battle, but I did appreciate the tiling effect that we did. That was fun.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, we have our psychic brain battle, and then we fight a bird, and we murder a bird, and then all's well that ends well. And Tomoko doesn't remember anything from when she was brain blasted into killing herself.
It's probably for the best.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
definitely for the best. And yeah, all's well that ends well. Let's go get us a Grand Slam.
Yeah, they're
Huzzah.
all at an art exhibit. Mr. Fujimura
Yeah.
is like the featured artist at this exhibit.
How
But
kind.
Takano has also got his eagle here. I guess I'm glad he's not too traumatized to put it up, or I guess maybe he also remembers literally nothing.
Hey, cool eagle.
I don't know when I drew this, but cool.
I assume it was the
So
eagle that he was
realistic.
working on for his school project.
It looks like it. I mean, it might have been the one he was drawing on the train too. I don't
Yeah.
know.
Perhaps
One
it
of those
gained
two.
a new life in its own way.
That's true. Good for them, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
And then you zoom in on the picture of the eagle and it winks.
Dun dun dun. To be continued.
The end?
Dun,
Question
dun,
mark.
dun, dun, dun.
And then the narration says yes, the end, because
Yeah.
Jikai, the bike buddy's in trouble.
Oh yeah.
Our bike's a character, and we gotta be invested in it. So be prepared.
We got to be invested in the battle hopper because
But
it might get
it's
late.
episode 6. It's going to be episode 7.
It's true.
We haven't had much time.
There's
And
always
he's already in
time.
trouble.
And he's already in trouble. Oh no, we haven't even gotten to know each other.
So long, we hardly knew you.
I can
Yeah,
only
anyways,
hope that
rip.
battle hopper will survive, but we shall see.
Yeah.
We shall see.
We shall
Tune
see
in next time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Speaking of which, should we talk about who didn't survive?
Yes. Before
Yeah,
before
let's
we
hit it.
tell you what to watch next time, it's time for us to watch the obituary. It's time for everybody's favorite subject,
Just
the
like,
death count
just like
with B-drops.
Yusuke clenching his fist at the television.
God.
Oh no.
I wish this was a video podcast now a little bit. It's our transition
Alas.
into it.
We live across the country.
Yeah.
I mean, that does not stop
I
anything.
guess that doesn't
That's
necessarily
true.
stop us, but still.
$500,000 on the Patreon, and we'll or one and a
And we'll all
half
buy
million dollars on the
cameras and let you
Patreon,
see
and we'll
us.
buy a multi-family house to do the podcast.
You can just put in other things. That's how
Give me
people make video
$20,000 and you
podcasts.
can see my face.
Don't actually
yeah,
have
I
to
do
have
like
our
the-
face there.
I like the little sprites. I'm a big fan of that format.
That's fair.
Anyway, yeah, that's
talking
true.
sprites. But yeah, let's start with how many windows died, and we had
Yeah.
a drastic drop here. As I said last time, I don't know how long we'll keep this going. It was just a wild, heavy start at the beginning in those first 3 episodes with lots of windows being broken. We broke another one in this set of episodes, in this last one, episode 6, when the
Sure.
eagle just dove out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, you gotta fly.
Yeah. So
Yeah, breaking
with Kamen Rider,
windows
specifically.
was kind of felt like it was replaced by just jumping off of shit this time without breaking a
Mhm.
window. We were just jumping
Yeah.
over our death all the time.
we'll see if it's an ebb and flow, or
Yeah.
if the numbers will consistently be lower now. I don't know. I'm curious to find out. But as far as like actual deaths, we've also taken it back a little bit. We have 3 deaths for Team Kamen Rider, given our 3 big bads these 3
Mhm.
episodes. We got our flea monster, the goat monster, and the eagle man, of course.
Lord
And-
knows he was going for 4 with that bat.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
It would have been funny, but I appreciate the scene of seeing the bat just cry, go home, and get grounded for failing.
Yeah,
Mhm.
it was hilarious.
And 1 kill for Team Gorgum for unfortunately the track runner
Oh yeah.
who got injected
Yeah,
and
that guy.
left off the building. That poor guy.
That's on them.
Yeah, that gives us 4 kills for this set of episodes, and that gives us 13 total deaths as of episode 6 of Kamen Rider Black, and 6 windows broken total as of episode 6 Kamen Rider
Hell
Black.
yeah. An episode.
Yeah, we are averaging 1 an episode on
You'll love to
Windows.
see it. We can only hope that the window average increases and the actual death average, I guess, stays about the same or decreases. We don't want Gorgon kills, but we do want
Yeah,
more Rider kills.
as long as it
Mhm.
leans towards Rider, then
Yeah.
we're all having a great time.
We've already started with a strong bias towards Kamen Rider, thankfully.
This is
Yeah.
true.
Mostly on account of anything they've done that might have killed people thus far, like in mass, is not remotely done in a way where there's actual proof that anyone might have died.
Mm.
It's true.
Hmm.
So, like, in in the first set of episodes.
Quite reserved, really.
In that third episode, when the silkworm kidnaps a ton of people, we have no evidence whatsoever that anyone actually died there.
Yeah.
This
All
is
just
true.
kind of in cages
Yeah.
and wrapped up. They all had to remember Kamen Rider's name, so yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's true.
But yeah, we're getting back into it again. Not crazy numbers, but I'm not upset. It's still fun to keep track of these, and we'll see where the future takes us. Because for a Showa Kamen Rider series, I have no doubt that we're going to have some wild episodes here and there. At least one episode must feature like a dozen prior monsters.
For sure. Yeah, there's definitely going to be a big, Golgum resurrects all monsters episode.
Yeah, a big boss rush episode.
Yeah, that'll be fun.
Yeah.
But until then, we are going to see y'all later. We hope that you enjoyed this episode. If you want to catch up with what we are going to be talking about next time, we are going to be doing episodes 7, 8, and 9. Those are the Restored Organism Mecha, the Devil's Trill, and Bisham's Red Lips. So those are the yeah.
All right.
So those are the episodes
Flushed
to watch
emoji.
for next time. You know all of the places to follow these wonderful folk if you wish to do so. We hope that you have a wonderful day or week or what have you. We hope that you enjoyed the episode. And as always, remember, if you can't believe in God and you can't believe in Buddha, you can always believe in Kamen Rider.